from 1980s line. Powerful and rugged, built for any climb.
Hey guys, so in the past you've seen that I built water containers on the top of my campers, and I often built it out of things that weren't really meant to be water containers. I did it out of PVC piping, and I did it out of fence posting. Yeah, believe it or not, I did I did a water container out of fence posting because it was square, and it actually worked out pretty well. But today I'm going to do a no build option. I'm going to do a no build shower. So there's no building at all. All I have to do is install these things, and I'm going to give them a shot. We'll see how well it works. All right, so if you remember this is a water container that I made out of a fence post, PVC fence post. Yeah, I use the fence post because it's square, and if I use a regular PVC pipe, it's round, of course, and it's not as efficient with space as the square. So this one actually worked pretty well, but I'm gonna upgrade to this guy today. All right, so this shower system is made by OPENROAD, and this kit comes with two things. It comes with the shower room curtain and the water container. So, really, you don't have to use both of these items. You could, if you have a water dispenser, you could just use this shower curtain. And if you want to just bathe outside, you could actually just use that by itself too. But we're going to take a look at this as a combo. All right, let's take a look at what's inside. All right, looks like it comes with some mounting hardware. You can see it's pretty thick. It's powder coated. That's nice. Okay, pretty good. So you're gonna mount it on this back side, and it's gonna unzip. I don't want to take it out right now. It'd be a pain in the butt to put back unless it's up. But this will be the shower curtain area, a little shower room. It opens up nicely. Here, all right, you see it. This is a 5-gallon container. Again, it's powder coated, so that's nice. Put your water in there. Looks like it's some kind of aluminum, so that's pretty cool. It's pretty light. Here's the pressure release valve right here, and if you want to inject some air into it, you'll be able to kind of pump air into that to give you some pressure. And of course, if you wanted to just run it, gravity, just kind of loosen this up so that air could get in, and then you could have a gravity feed too. Yeah, I think that looks pretty nice. Mount it up on the bottom. All right, let's install it and give it a shot. All right, so here's some of the hardware. It comes with the shower. It comes with that nozzle. All right, it comes with a coil hose. That's nice, so it's really compact. Kind of stir it up. Some mounting hardware. Again, thick powder coated, and some hardware for the mounting, and it's like the quick release nozzles connects. All right, so when I install this water container, it's going to be filled with water. It's light right now. It's very light. I could hold it with one hand pretty easily, but when you fill it up with water, it's going to be a little heavy, and I don't want to put it on this end because there's no support on that end. I want to put it closer to the middle where I have these two supports. I'm going to have to do a little something with my solar panel, like scoot it over or something to give it some space on this side. That was a pain in the butt, but I did it. What I did was I slid the solar panel over more to give myself a little channel right there to put the water container. So, and I also moved these points. It used to be right here, and I moved it over here. You can see that side. It's a little bit further over, so I wanted to give myself more room right here. It does rest up on this a little bit, and there's a slight tilt, but that's okay. It's gonna be fine. So let's get it on. All right, so I had to work around my rack here, and what I have is I put those mounts that it came with right here, and this is going to act as a stopper right here, so that when the force goes forward, you know, it'll be nice and stable. Same thing with the rear. I have that other mounting bracket right there, and it's rested up directly against a bar, up against that bar, so that you can see that it's really well secure, so when you brake, everything will be held in tight. Now I need to secure the whole thing down. What I do is I put these straps on. You can see I wrapped it around, and it holds well going up, but one thing using the straps will do is that it'll allow it to slide back. And of course, forward, I have the stoppers, so that's no problem, but going back, because I was originally planning to bolt it down underneath somehow, maybe with U-clamps, but I decided to go with straps. So now that I'm going with straps, I need a way to prevent it from sliding that way. So not really done with it yet. I gotta take it all out and then have a stopper on the other side, and then I could reinstall the straps. I have a ratchet over here, and that should hold really well, and it'll allow me to take it off whenever I need to also. All right, so let's take everything out and put some stoppers on the bottom so that it doesn't slide that way. This way's good. Get a stopper that way, and then put the straps back on. So I took everything off and put it back on, and I have, let's see if you can see it. There it is, some stoppers. There's one there and a stopper there, so that now it is not going to slide left or right. And it's going to be super secure in every direction. That'll be perfect. All right, so for the shower hose, I connected the shower nozzle and these brass fittings, so it's a quick connect, quick release. All right, when we test it out, we'll put water in here, we'll pump it up with a little bit of air, and then we'll see how well it works. But let's get in the shower room first. All right, my rack is a little funky, so it's always a little bit challenging to mount things up, but the mounting hardware comes with these mounting brackets here, and it looks like these for like that. The bolts, and the bolts do look like they are stainless steel. That's a good thing. And some stakes too. If it's a windy day, you could stake the room down. All right, let's put it on. All right, to get the bolts in the channels, there's a slot right here. Just put it in there. Get two. And this side has one. And then you can bolt it on. And it fits within the channel, so you don't have to worry about the nut spinning around. It's going to be held tight. I'm just going to put it a little bit loose right now so I could adjust, you know, where I want it later. All right, pretty easy. Let's try to find a good spot for it. I got this up. It was a little bit of a pain, and what I did was I mounted it right here and right there, and it's also resting, you know, a little bit on the side of the car too. So most of the weight is actually here on the car itself, and not so much on the clamps. The clamps prevent it from falling over and flipping up, of course. But again, I had to take this out again so I could tighten up these bolts. But I'm going to put everything back, and then we can test it out. Everything is up and strapped down. That's the way it looks. Top. This side over here. Here's from the back view. I think it looks pretty good. All right, I finally get to try this out. Let's see what it looks like. This is my first time opening it up too. Okay, let's see. All right, cool. Got some adjustable straps. Let's take a look. That's kind of cool. Let's see, it's a little bit close to my car, but oh, it's weighted a little bit. I can feel it. There's some weight back there, so it kind of holds it down. You can adjust these at whatever height you want. All right, that's more even. All right, I think it's kind of cool. All right, there's plenty of room in here. There's, okay, there's also a mat for the bottom. So you could, it looks like you could stand on this mat so your feet, are nice and clean. I think that's what it's for. But all in all, it's quite spacious. My head is not hitting the top at all. Yeah, there's enough light that comes through so you're not showering in the dark. Cool. All right, so looks like there's an entrance on the other side too. Right here, so that is actually going to be perfect, because what I want to do is actually have the doors open on my element. My driveway is not flat, so this door's having a hard time staying open, but I got a compression rod for that purpose anyway. All right, so I could shower with my doors open. And I could access the inside of my car right here. So if I want to sit down and change or something after I shower, that's great. It's got some hooks right here. All right, that's cool. So I guess it could work as a mini canopy too. But anyways, this is great. So I could access it from the inside of my car or the outside of my car. That's pretty cool. All right. So I could, shower. I could change from the inside, walk out, shower, go back in, and then I could exit from this side. All right, let's give it a shot. I didn't notice it, but here there's a light strip too. There's an LED light strip and USB for the power. I just hooked up a battery pack to it right now. See it? All right, there's lights too. So of course you could hook it up to a battery pack or something else, but this is just going to be nice and easy. Wow, there's lights in here too. So here there's a spring to make it open and close easier. All right, I'm going to close it, put some water in the top, and then we're going to take a mini shower. Put it up just to let it dangle. It actually folds up real nice and easy too. If you don't want to put it away completely, just put this cover on so that the shocks don't push it open. There. That's actually not too bad either. All right, so I'm going to fill up the water up top and then put in some air, and then we'll give it a shot. All right, I have a small portable pump. I'll set it to 15. All right, 15. We'll leave the pump up here in case we need some more pressure. All right, so let's test it out with 15 PSI. Oh, look at that. That's a nice stream. All right. Okay, let's give it a shot. All right, I brought the hose through here, through the zipper right there. Let's try it. I know I look like a fool in the neighborhood. I got a lot of hair to wash. That's actually really, really nice. The water stream is really good. It's not too much, not too little, because you want to conserve your water. But man, I think this is awesome. And yeah, it's been a hot day. Yes, I did look like a fool around the neighborhood. The neighbors are staring, wondering what I'm doing, but I did this to show you guys how you could have an easy no-build shower bathroom area, and it works great.